Hey guys, it's BSS Ben here, and we are back from Texas. Just doing a quick little introduction because I didn't record them before we left, so now we are back from Texas. Well, I guess I do have a little intro, but I just kind of wanted to go over and talk about Texas, how it went, and then I'm gonna post the vlog and everything afterwards. But I was kind of hesitant on making this video because Texas definitely did not go, how I wanted it to or how I expected it to. Ended up 45th out of 45. We had a record of 0 and 6. I'll talk about the deck and everything I was playing at the end of the video, but I just kind of wanted to talk and be like, just wanted to talk about it beforehand. So if you do notice, like some parts are skipped, like in the beginning, it'd be high energy. We were excited for Texas. Me and my team were very excited for Texas. We were all like, oh, we're gonna get our invites and everything, and we ended up none of us getting our invites. So it was a little disappointing. It was a little hard to swallow, being my first event, but we have Chicago coming up, which we're all excited for. We're all still going. We're even coming with a bigger group than what we were before. So there's just the four of us that went this time, not including some of our local guys. In total, it was six of us. I think as of right now, my team plus the locals and everything. I think there's probably gonna be like it might be like 12 of us going. So be an even bigger group than last time. So I am excited for that. But I just wanted to kind of talk about what happened at the tournament. Um, you know what ended up happening for me to go 0 and 6. Then we'll do the vlog and everything. But what ended up happening was game one was, in my opinion, the best game. I played Yami. Uh, he ended up, I think he got third, second or third, somewhere. He's in top four. Very skilled player, very very skilled. He was my first game. Uh, I had a lot of fun playing against him. I ended up misplaying and falling 0 and 2 against him. Then the rest of the games were rough. I couldn't draw. When I was drawing, I'd win the game, but then I'd go into the third game and lose. So like how the sequence would go is like I never won a game one. I always won game two and ended up losing game three. Or I'd go 2-0. So that was a little rough. I don't think it was the deck itself. I think it was a combination of just really bad luck and really bad matchups. I was not personally prepared for the aggro, so like the white aggros that I ended up seeing. I was not prepared for that. Now that I know that that is something that's going to be there at these events, I thought they were just kind of, there'd be like one or two. I think there were in total about four people. Four? No, I think there was more than that. There was a good handful of people who were playing these aggro decks, and I just wasn't prepared for that. So definitely in Chicago, me and my entire team will be definitely prepared for that. My deck was built mostly around the Hydra matchup, but it played very good. What's funny is before we went to Texas, I just got second at our locals, only falling short to Andrew, he ended up getting 11th at Texas. So shout out to you, Andrew. Um, he was the only person that actually ended up beating me, so I was feeling so good about the deck. And for me to go 0 and 6 was it was really hard. It sucked a lot. But we're gonna bounce back. We are going to playtest even more than what we did for Texas. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick little intro. We're gonna go into the vlog now. There will be some pictures, some videos. There's not gonna be anything after the tournament, so like, because we were all a little beat after that, so I ended up not filming anything because I didn't know if I was actually gonna make this video. But I decided, there's no point in sitting here, being sad about it. I just gotta bounce back and win in Illinois. So thank you guys so much for your love and support, and thank you for everybody who is continuing to love and support me on my journey. And let's get into the vlog.
The snack bag.
What's that, bro? Like,
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
we got the boys. We got the boys. We got the boys. We got the boys.
Right.
Take your time.
Right. Oh my god. Yeah, meow. Hey, look at my cutting skills. I did this.
Right here.
Meow.
Look at what Sam ordered. Can you believe this guy? This guy trying to show us up no matter what.
I've been calling that a fry. That's the wise prince of the Saiyans once said. It's my brother.
Look at this, John.
No, it's the I. Yeah. It says I 44. Oh, they understood.
Missouri, guys, we're here. Get your picture. Get your picture. Ben.
Ben, quick.
Missouri, welcome to.
I just
Hey.
give it to Michael.
We made it. Go even slower.
There it is. Doulas. We are here, Dallas, to conquer you. No, I said Dallas. Doulas, yes.
Here you go. Alright, here you go. Don't do that for me out of nowhere.
stay in the second or third lane from right.
Hey guys, it's BSS Ben here, and it's officially the day before the tournament. So this is Friday, the day before the Texas pre-grand open, and I am here with my two good buddies. We got Julio and Sam in the building. Yeah, so this is the day before, so we're about to go do some testing, and I realized that I didn't film an intro before we left. So yeah, we're here in Texas. We made it. We got our hotel and everything, so we're about to go down to the lobby and do some practice games, get ready for the tournament, and I'll keep you guys updated. We're in downtown Dallas, boys.
Yes.
Look at this.
Oh, so you know only guys are gonna watch your stream?
Yeah.
It's enlightened of you.
I love it.
Don't sell my beautiful eyes on your stream.
Oh, I'm going to. All right, guys, it's BSS Ben here, and we are closing our Friday night, doing some play testing with the boys. So here we are in the hotel floor, you know, gaming it up, pre-gaming for tomorrow, the big day.
Did any of us give you written permission?
Yes, you did. This is going in the video. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little recap. So we woke up. We went to a really cool game shop.
Let me tell you about the day.
And shut up, Michael. we went to a really cool game shop. We got some play mats and everything and stuff that we were missing. Got some sleeves. Then after that, we went to an aquarium.
And the card shop.
That was pretty cool. Oh, yeah, and the card shop in question was Gamer Nerds down here in Dallas. And then after that, we just kind of chilled out in downtown Dallas, then eventually came back to our room, and we've just been playtesting. So that's just a little recap. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the big day. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, what's up, guys? It's BSS Ben here, and today is the day of the tournament. So it is currently 7:30. We're waking up, about to go get some breakfast down in the hotel lobby, and then we're probably gonna run some practice games. But the check-in is about 8:30, so I'm probably gonna get a couple videos in between rounds and everything. Might interview a couple people, so I'll keep you guys updated. But we're here. It's tournament time. All right, guys, we're inside the convention room right now. We're over here with the boys, doing some play testing. It's pretty packed in here.
Not on the battle spirit side.
Yeah, no, they're not over here right now.
Beautiful.
But this is also just the beginning of the registration. Just kind of want to show you guys the way. How do I flip my camera? Can I flip my camera? Oh, well. If you look, here's the convention room. It's pretty big, so yeah, we're out here just play testing, getting ready. Still got about an hour, I think, till we start. So I'll keep you guys updated. Here we are. Here's the full convention center. Here's Sam.
Hello.
So we got Digimon over here. We got Dragon Ball, and off into this corner is us and Battle Spirits. So it's pretty cool. Except they're only selling Digimon, which sucks. I hate that.
Hey guys, welcome to Deck Talk. So this is gonna be a new segment I'm gonna be doing like at the end of my vlogs and everything for whenever I go to these competitive tournaments to talk about the deck that I took, how it performed, and overall, what the deck's about. Huge shout out to Travis and Andrew for helping me build this deck, as well as my team of Michael, Sam, and Julio for helping me test this out and everything. So this is the deck that went a big fat 0-6 at Texas. But what's actually funny is like right before then at locals, I actually got second place with this deck out of 15 or 14, I want to say. So yeah, this deck works. Just I don't know about the pilot. No, but it's good. It works. I really like it. I would definitely play this again. I don't know if I'm gonna be taking this to Chicago. There are some changes that if I were to bring it, that I'd probably do. I kind of test those out. But overall, I'm happy with this list. This is probably the best list that we could have created for this. Just sadly, it fell short um, due to just bad matchups. Really, really, really bad luck on my part, and certain matchups that we hadn't tested into and weren't ready for, being like white aggro. White aggro really tore this list up, which sucks. I didn't have a whole lot of answers, sadly. So those matchups really, really it didn't work out for us. But in the list, we got Cabibot, we got Battery Bull, we got Ice Blader Bridget, who was some really spicy tech. We got the iconic Derm, we got the staple and Elephant, we have Aegis. Then we have our MVP Frost Tiger. Then down to the Nexuses, we have Namen City, Waterfall or Frozen Waterfall, Infinity Mothership, Strong Draws. We have of course, our Ice Shields, Inkscape Avalanche, Star Blessed, Suppression, and Dream Bomb. Then we move into the sideboard. We got Greg Armor. We got Forest of Steel Leaves, Impaler Forest, and our Deadly Balance. So, kind of the idea of this deck is to race Hydra. This was built around to beat Hydra because everyone thought that there was going to be a lot of Hydra. I think out of the 45, there was 4, 5. So not a lot. There's actually more white aggro or just these aggro lists than there were Hydra, I do believe. So I wasn't prepped for that. I was assuming that there was gonna be like 10 Hydra lists, but yeah. So I think this obviously plays good against the other colors. Just what was there and the matchups that were there, plus my really, really, really bad luck, is what ended up giving me that 06 because this list is very good. Uh, there are a couple things I'd probably change, and that would be I do love Cabibot, but he didn't really come up that often. He's good in the Hydra matchup, very good in the Hydra matchup, but I don't know about in the main. I feel like Greg Armor, I actually found myself siding him in a lot, especially against Red. Just because he's just really, really good. He's really solid. Pairing him with Battery Bull, so selecting Battery Bull not to be destroyed whenever one of my opponents try to do something, and then just having him block and killing that early game is very, very nice. And another thing that really got me was I don't think I had enough Namen cities. I think boosting or bumping that up to 4 probably would have helped me. Um, Aegis was really nice. I don't think I would have bumped him up, but yeah, I just don't know entirely. There were times where he really did save me, but there was also times where I found myself like just like sitting there with him in my hand, not really know what to do. Because his win summon's really nice. Obviously, getting that life back, very, very, very good. And having a body. So I don't think I'd ever get rid of him, but I just wish there was a better card that did this. You know what I'm saying? Having him at 8. There's a lot of times I was paying 8 for him because I did not see anything. Um, and his second level ability never really came up ever. I noticed. So I just wish there was a cheaper card that did this. But overall, I think I'm happy with him being a 2. Elephant came up a little bit too much. Uh, I saw him, I think, every match, which is good. Except I was seeing him when I never had Namen City. So, and the times I did, it was great. Those are usually the games I won. But God, it was just rough, especially in the Hydra matchup. In the Hydra matchup, he was really really killing me. Because there were times where I was milling 21 with him. So that was not fun. But Durham was absolutely insane. I just never really had any other spirits. I found at Texas, whether because of somebody removing them or getting aggroed. So, but overall, Durham's absolutely insane. Love Durham. He actually, I think I fell more in love with his card. Uh, with all the testing and everything we did with him. Like he was so good. Like him and Tiger, Derman to Tiger is so good, so good. Swinging a two symbol unblockable, and pairing that with Waterfall to be able to do that twice. Whew, whew, cooking. Infinity Mothership was a suggestion actually by Andrew, and this was actually a good addition. I don't know about having it at 3 because you do want to see it if you don't see Elephant, but I found that I kept seeing 2 in my hand, and that was not helping. Uh, overall, oh wow, this was really clutch. Being able to like if my elephant ever died when he was cored up, I'm like, dang, well I can't refresh. Then having this to be able to still refresh on their turn when they attack it was so good. So definitely the having the combo with him and elephant is so solid. Because there was a turn where because of this I was actually able to like bounce like 3 things in a turn, so that was really good. Bridget was also some really spicy tech we had in here. She's really, really good. I don't know if I'd bump her up to 3, but she's very solid. Very, very solid. I loved when I saw her. She actually helped me like stall and stay alive, especially because of her when the Spirit Blocks effect was very nice. Um, Starblast Draw is like the one thing I think I'd probably end up siding out. Um, because I found myself never ever really using it. Sadly, obviously in certain matchups it's absolutely insane, especially in like the Hydra matchup when they put down Pollen, you're slotting that in, you're drawing 4, absolutely great. But from the most of the time, like they weren't really running any win summons, so that didn't really come up. So I could probably just side this out for the certain matchups in which I need them. But in terms of everything else, it was really good. In my sideboard, the MVPs were definitely Impaler Forest and Deadly Balance. They came in so clutch. I actually found myself like siding out my Starblast draws for them, or maybe like an Elephant or a Mothership, um, because they were so good. They were doing really good. Impaler Forest is definitely one of my favorite cards. Being able to pull it up, being able to get back a spirit from your trash is just so good, so good. It saved me a lot, especially being able to recycle elephants. Oh, like don't even get me started. That was so good. The problem is just having to pay that for, but seeing it turn 1, beautiful. Putting it down turn 1, then going into ideally your um, Namen City. Oh, so good. This was definitely clutch. Deadly Balance came really, really clutch because people were expecting you to like bounce things back to their hand, so they get a little cocky, just knowing that's gonna go back to their hand. But being able to actually kill something was very, very nice. Um, so that came in clutch. Greg Armor was really good, being able to put him in, but I think I'd rather just have him in the main board. Waterfall, in my opinion, was very situational. It's cool in the mirror for its main effect, but the second level was never really coming up besides like one time. So don't know if I have this in here next time, but it was still good. It's still good. I just don't know about competitively where I'd put it. I don't know if I'd slot it in here. But I think the main thing that really got me was if you look here to the card type, I had so much magic, and I was constantly seeing magic in my hand, like way too often. So I think cutting this down and adding more spirits probably would have helped me. Excuse me. So I think adding in Scrapper, the 4 cost construct, I feel like he would have helped me a lot because he's a very very solid card. I thought about putting him in, but I ended up not doing it. Um, and cutting some of the magic like sideboarding Star Blast that gives me 4 slots. Sadly, Force of Steel Leaves, like obviously this is a very good card. I just never saw it, and it was really unfortunate. So like my Namen cities were getting destroyed, and I was just stuck having like Elephant and Tiger in my hand, not being able to really afford to put them down. Or if I did, like I'm paying 8 cores just to put it down, 9 in total to keep it alive. So this would have been great to see against my red matchups. I just didn't, and it was really, really killing me. So I think probably having 3 in the sideboard would have been more ideal. Um, and just having 2 because I never sided in more than 2 impalers, so that would have been one more room for that. Honestly, I would probably put Deadly Balance in the main because it was really good. But I do see some times which I probably wouldn't want it in the main. So having it in the sideboard is not a bad idea. But when it did come up, oh, it was so good, so good. But overall, this was a really really fun deck to play. I had so much fun playtesting this. Not as fun in Texas, sadly, but I would definitely play this deck again. Like card for card, it was so fast. Um, I was able to kill my opponents really, really time efficiently before they could get into like their Iras or into the Hydras or Gimbu. And if they did, I was able to remove them rather easily. So this deck works. I know this deck works. There are some small changes that would need to be made, like putting in Raging Tides or some Flood Streams in the sideboard, but this was great. Like, I'm not going to discredit like anybody who helped build this deck with me because this deck works. I know this deck works. It just sucks that the matchups and the really really bad luck that I had. So next time, definitely got to work on shuffling. I think shuffling might have been a big issue on my part. I think instead of just doing the normal shuffle you do, they're like actually spreading them out, making sure because I kept seeing magic and I kept not seeing Ice Shield. Um, I constantly found like Starblast Draw or Suppression and stuff in my hand without any spirits. So next time, definitely going to be adding in some more spirits, probably cutting down some more magic. But overall, I am so happy with this list. This list is 100% competitive. It's 100% can win. Just I got really unfortunate. So it is what it is in that aspect. Um, I definitely would love to run it back with this. Maybe at locals. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if I'm taking this to Chicago yet. I haven't really decided. I might end up moving to a different color. Um, but overall, I'm happy with how this deck ended up. Uh, it's it's good. It's fast. It does everything you want white to do. Maybe adding in a Turbo Rex for a little bit more control because I found myself kind of helpless sometimes against my opponent. Not because having Turbo Rex being able to choose like the sequencing in the beginning is very nice. So maybe adding that in. But overall, I'm so happy with this. And again, huge shout out to Andrew and Travis for helping me build this, as well as my team for helping me playtest. Um, but thank you guys, the audience, for sticking around to this point. I'm definitely gonna be doing more of this later. I'm gonna do better at vlogging for the Chicago trip. I think there's gonna be a lot of us going, so I should have a lot of content. I should have interviewed over at Texas, but I'm not gonna lie, I was just really upset after going the 0-6, so I didn't wasn't really able to. But also huge shout out to Andrew and Jay for the guys from locals who ended up getting both of them got top 16. So huge congrats to them. And I am very excited to eventually run something like this back at locals. Definitely will be doing that. But I'll stay tuned for what I might be doing for Chicago. And thank you guys for sticking around. I'll see you guys in the next one.